Welcome everybody. It's been a while, I know. I've been a busy guy getting a ton of things done. For a while, of course, you know, we live up north here. The ice wasn't safe for a bit, so I wasn't out ice fishing. And then once the ice came off, of course, majority of our lakes are closed for spawn. They just opened up today, so yay! That's exciting. I can't wait. I could have gone to stock ponds, guys, but you know what? You saw the stock pond during the winter. It's the same fish, it's the same place. So I didn't want to keep showing you a stock pond. Anybody can go to those, right? What I have been doing was actually out and about, and every day off I had, and in the evenings I was doing some research and a bunch of shopping. And now it's time for the reveal. Finally got what we were looking at and what we've been shopping for, and we'll give you a look at it in just a moment, guys. So we bought ourselves a little camper trailer, little travel trailer. So there's the car we're going to be pulling it with. So just to give a perspective in size, it is tiny. So she's got two side windows, one plus that guy there, a nice moon roof. That's where the battery and propane are. And pretty much the same thing on the other side, guys. It's so light that I can grab these handles and move it around. One person, don't need any help. Let's crack that open. It's got a little spot here for the door clicks together. That way, you know, a strong wind's still gonna blow it shut, but not so bad. It does have the deadbolt and everything. Inside, it's a king size bed, guys. Ooh, exciting. Got a teardrop shop tent that comes with it. It connects onto the door here on the outside of the weather stripping, comes around, cinches right to it. It's got a piece in it that makes it so that this is properly covered by the tent and not buckling it all up funny. And it's 10 foot by 10 foot. Nice and tall, like 7'5" in the center. So, nice king size bed inside, like I said. We've got an accent light on the headboard, guys. Love it, love it, love it. Turn that accent light on. Little porch light outside, as you can see. All LED. Exhaust fan. You can bring the shade down, look directly outside, or put the screen down so no bugs can get in. It is adjustable for the opening, how wide you want it. We'll just keep that open so you can see a little better. Lots of storage. We got our bathing towels in here and wash towels, all that good stuff. It's got 120 volt plus 9 volt and USB ports. Comes with a stereo DVD player. I turned it on for you guys, but of course I'd get copyrighted, so I won't do that. But it works quite well. Checked it out. Plays DVDs too, so that TV works quite well. I've tested the AC. It works nicely. Got the LED lights up top. These are the speakers. So, and then on the other side, there's the light switches on the ceiling that you can see here. We've got two sets. This takes care of the accent light and the porch light on the one side of the trailer. The other side takes care of these two LED lights here, that one and that one, plus the little porch light out there. And then we have these little lights here. Don't know how well. Here, we'll turn that. That's better lighting. So you turn it on. It's a nice little kind of mood lighting blue light. Press and hold for 3 seconds. Turns into a nice bright reading light. LED, of course. Little fire extinguisher, built-in cup holders. So they just fold in nicely. Storage behind the headboard here. Absolutely love it. So that's the inside. Underneath the bed, I'll show you from the other side, everybody. We'll just close this up. Oop, gotta unlock it. Gots to unlock it. Easier to open from this side. Slide that over. I've added some foam mat underneath here to add even more padding to the 4-inch cushion that it has. So there's the storage, guys. It's almost pretty, well, it's pretty much half the bed and about 4 inches deep. So that's awesome. And you get that on both sides. And then in the back, we crack these open, lift that up. There's my kitchen. This cooler setup, I have to do both sides at the same time. I just press down on both sides and I can pull it open. This is a refrigerator cooler. It is electric, runs on 12 volt power or 24 volt if you want. And you can actually turn it down so cold that it turns into a freezer. Let me just pull this tray out here so you guys can see. Yeah, I don't have it turned on right now because I'm just charging up the battery. But there's the inside. So, you know, not bad. A little compartment for some beverages or whatever if you want. I would probably keep salads in here, keep my meats in here. So salads there, meats there. I don't really, when I'm out camping and stuff, I'm not a drinker. I'm out there to enjoy nature. So, you know, comes with a microwave, 2-burner stove, nice little sink. I just keep my plastic cutting board for meats inside. So nice little sink. I can hook up to city water or the 8-gallon tank that's inside. So a little bit of storage under here. I don't know if I'll ever use this microwave. Probably not. If I don't end up using it within the first couple of years, I'm probably going to take it out and I'll make some sort of shelving in there or something, or maybe just add some more cabinetry doors to make it more cabinetry. I haven't quite decided yet. So, but yeah, and then it's got a little LED light here for cooking in the nighttime. Nice, nice. So this is what I've been up to, guys and gals. Been busy, but you know, it was worth the time. Now my wife and I, we spent over 20 years tent camping. I'm done with that. So, you know, it was great while it lasted, but you know, when you start getting around your middle of life, you start realizing that maybe I don't need to go through that the same hassle, but and still enjoy myself, right? This can get me anywhere I need to get to, and we can live comfortably. I'm going to probably buy a solar package for it, and that way I can charge my batteries on solar. For now, if I have to, I'll pick up a generator, but you know, we'll see as we go what we're going to do. Anywho, guys, it was opening day. I do have a little bit of fishing footage that I'm going to put onto this video. So enjoy, and you know, let me know in the comments what you think of this little tag. Any suggestions for things that I can do for storage in it? You know, anything you can think of, let me know. All right, everybody. First open water send of the year. Spring has finally sprung. There's a pelican right over there by the point that I'm walking over to, by the lighthouse. So we've seen a few of those arrive recently. We've got geese that have been laying their clutch for a while now. So the red-winged blackbirds are all happy and singing. I love spring. Still, the majority of the lakes around me are closed for spawn, but this one's open, and it was kind of tough over the last little while. We thawed out, and then we got a cold snap, and the lake started to freeze again, and the fish were just confused. They didn't. I didn't bother fishing during that period. I did a lot of bird spotting. So, but we're back to the fishing. Yay! Finally, and yeah, just about to do our first casts of the open water for YouTube for the year. We'll see what we come up with. Just using my bait caster, this cool little square bill. Looks mean, doesn't it? Love it, little lightning in the eye and everything. We'll see how this does. The water is still kind of low. Oh, it looks like they have sprung a leak in their irrigation lines. It's kind of soupy there. They started up just a few days ago. Look at that pelican. He's got the black under the wings, and there he goes. They're so cool. I love a pelican. I'm going to try casting with the wind to my back first. Over on this side, guys. I'm me just get myself in position and then we'll get recording again. All right. The water's still looking really green. I don't know if you guys can see that in this shot. An awful lot of reflection on the water here. So can't see very far. So this lure should be pretty noticeable in this. Should be pretty noticeable. Yeah. Almost backlashed. Now this is supposed to be a floating square bill, so if I'm not retrieving it, it'll float back up towards the surface, but it'll happen really slow because I do have a 30-pound nickel titanium leader on here, so of course that's going to drag it down a little bit, but we'll see if we get anything. The water's still a little cold. Spawn is still going on, so if I do actually hook into anything, I really don't expect a ton of size, just because all the big ones, they're going to be a little more interested in laying their eggs and stuff like that rather than trying to come for a feast. So I'm betting if I catch anything, we're not going to get any substantial size today, but that's okay. I just want to catch a fish open water so bad. It's been too long. Didn't even think to bother bringing a thermometer with me to see what the water temperature is, because like I said, we did have a cold snap that actually tried to start to refreeze the lakes, and yeah, the fish got very confused and looked like they were starting to wanting to come up and get ready to spawn, and then that cold snap hit and put them right back out deep. Fairly soon spawn will be over, and as soon as spawn is over, you can tell just the bite really turns on here. Really turns on. Because of course after spawn they're good and hungry, right? If I do catch a big one today, it'll be purely out of aggression, saying, oh nope, must have been bumped a weed or something. But yeah, if I catch a big one today, it would be purely out of aggression. It just saying, get away from my spawning. Yeah, it was just a little weed. Kind of like a hair algae. The thin light green hair algae, but it hasn't had a lot of chance to grow yet for the year. So all the plant structure is quite small still. Oh, hello, Mr. Sun. Oh, there's a pretty duck. I don't know what kind that is. Ooh. Think I had one, but we'll find out in a minute if I come back with some weed on. I definitely bumped something pretty solid though. Could have been a weed again. I'm gonna do that same sort of cast. Try that again. Could have been a big rock and just a funny bump when I hit it. Same spot. I think it's a low point actually, or I'm getting bumped by a really small pike. Oh yeah, I just hooked a really little guy, I think. Yeah, just a little guy. So that's what bumped me. Just an itty bitty little feller, guys. Look at him. I figured if we caught any... Oh yeah. Mellow out, mellow out. You almost done? Unwrap yourself. Good stuff. Got a good grip of them. Out come the pliers. All right, let me in. Just a little guy, everybody. Teeny tiny, so cute. Could even be maybe just a year old, a little over, and off he goes. I gave him a little toss out. Those little guys panic sometimes when you release them. If you don't give them that little toss, they just hammer their faces right back into the rocks, and last thing I want to do is hurt the little guy. He's got some growing to do. Maybe with some luck, in a couple years, we'll get more than a, you know, half-pound pike out of it. Well, he might have been a little over a half-pound, but, you know, I'm guessing a half-pound anyway. I don't know how well you guys can see her there, but there's Mama Goose. She's been sitting her clutch for about 30 days now, right around there. Her little goslings have got to hatch almost any time now, if they haven't hatched already. It's a little cooler today, so she's gonna be hunkered down on them, even if they're already hatched. They just pretty. I love a cobra chicken. Anyway, folks, that's that video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you like that cute little pike, one of the smallest ones I ever caught, but that's what I was expecting during spawn. So, you know, I tried to avoid the majority of the time, but I did go out that one time, and being that the lakes are open, everybody, fishing content will start flowing again. Thanks for watching, and have a great time. Tight lines to all of you.